Jim Carrey is understandably still grief-stricken over the loss of Cathriona White, and news that the Los Angeles County Coroner's office has determined that White's death wasn't accidental has only served to deepen the feelings of loss and grief that Carrey is feeling. Even so, Jim has finally broken his silence on the matter, though not to address his feelings about having been mentioned in Cathriona's suicide note. Instead, Mr. Carrey wants the world to know how deeply he resents the media for intruding on his and the White family's time of mourning, reports Irish Independent.As. More details come to light. One has to wonder why Jim Carrey and Cathriona White couldn't make it work, considering how deeply they both seemed to care for one another. Carrey and White dated for 3 years before calling it quits, and even after the split, friends close to Cathriona reported that the makeup artist would often become distant and despondent over the loss of her relationship with Jim, says Entertainment Weekly. The note left behind by White also points to her deep love for Carrey, detailing that she felt she couldn't bear to live a life without Carrey's presence. Cathriona may have felt her feelings were unrequited, but Mr. Carrey's expressions of love and feelings of loss since White's death seems to prove just the opposite was true. Shortly after her Ireland funeral last October, Jim tweeted a silhouetted image of himself with White, captioning the photo with the words "Love cannot be lost" and the image of a rose. Jim Carrey issued a previous statement, shortly after news of Cathriona's death was released, and expressed his thoughts of White in that statement, which can attest to the deep feelings the comedian and actor still feels for Miss White. "She was a truly kind and delicate Irish flower, too sensitive for this soil, to whom loving and being loved was all that sparkled," Carrey said shortly after her death. "My heart goes out to her family and friends and to everyone who loved